Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 and today I'm here with a reading, Why No Contact from Your Divine Masculine. I know a lot of people are in separation and also no contact, and it could be years for some, months or weeks for others. So we're going to do a pick a pile. So this is going to be a two-part video. So pile 1 and pile 2 in this video, and then if you check on part 2, we will have pile 3 and 4. So pick what resonates for you. What are you drawn to? So we have the amethyst crystal here, and then we have the angel aura quartz here. So pick your pile and we'll get started. So first off, we've got some tarot. So we have the King of Swords, the Star, Eight of Cups, Hanged Man, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Devil, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, the Hermit, and the Empress. So I see that your masculine, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel he's gained wisdom recently with the owl, and he's sitting on a like a mountain top there. So he's got a view from a different perspective, and his sword is down. He's not as defensive, okay? But if he's not an air sign, this is just how he is at the moment. He's not feeling quite so defensive. With the Star, I do feel he sees his feminine as like a wish fulfillment, but it also could mean he's been going through a period of healing that's been needed right now. And with Eight of Cups, one or both of you walked away from this connection, okay? So someone walked away from this connection. And the Hanged Man is telling me that at the moment things are on hold. There is like a pause. It's a time to reflect, a time for your masculine to go within, to do the healing work, to reflect on what he wants to do moving forward. And then we have the King of Cups. So some of your masculines could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could purely mean that your masculine is now more in touch with their feelings, with their emotional body, and before they were just working from their logic, from their thoughts, and they weren't in touch with their feelings. So I feel he's more in touch with his feelings right now. And with the Three of Pentacles, I feel there is a desire to work together in the future, to come together, to work as a team on something. And this could just be building a relationship together in the future. But we have the Devil energy here. So possibly there's been some addictive behaviours, you know, some addictions that the masculine has had to work on, because we've got the Ten of Swords next to it. So I think he's coming out of that now. He's coming out of the worst of it. The 10 is at the beginning of a new phase. I think he's been working on these issues to put that past behind him. And again, the Three of Wands, you know, he's looking ahead, looking to the future, you know, dreaming about what could be, what possibilities there could be. But at the moment, you've got the Hermit card. He's spending time alone. Okay, like we saw the Hermit card, he needs to spend that time alone, to reflect, to go within, to follow his guidance at this time. But he does see his feminine as the Empress. We have the Empress card here. Okay, and it's possible, because this Empress is pregnant with the world, it could be that he sees a world of possibilities with this connection, or it could also mean that he wants a family with his feminine in the future. Okay, so what else have we got here? We've got rejection. So one or both of you is feeling rejected in this connection right now. But it could have triggered your creative side. Your creativity could have come to the fore at this time, and this could be for both of you. But your masculine wants renewal, I feel, in his life, in his connection. I feel maybe he was very stuck in a rut in his life. But he's feeling insecure. We've got the Devil again here. He's having some sort of insecurities about, you know, and because we've got the Heart there, I think it's about you know, giving and receiving love, because before he was possibly very hurt in a love situation, and he's got a lot of insecurities about that. So what else is going on? Yeah, he definitely wants to be lovers with his feminine. He wants that intimate, sensual, sexual connection. He could be somebody in the forces. This is somebody in a uniform. Maybe your person is away at sea or abroad, working abroad in the forces or something like that. Something that's keeping him away at this time. But he, there's great fortune. I see that as abundance. There's abundance coming in. Okay, he's going to have abundance coming in the near future. And this could be your main relationship in your life moving forward. This could be the main man in your life, the main masculine in your life moving forward. So where else is he at? He's feeling the distance between you right now. He has a lot of anger and hurt and pent up feelings within him that he's working through. He could have got triggered and by something and did that, became the runner again. He could have been having those depression. We saw the Ten of Swords there. He felt undeserving of love, that anxiety over love. But he's hoping for that justice. He's hoping for things to work out for you both. Because he's opening up to spirit. We saw that. He's having that time alone in the hermit mode. He's connecting to spirit right now. So yeah, he could have possibly had a tower moment, came in, and it shook up his world because he was stuck in a rut and he needed to change something about his life and his world. He could be somebody that's, into materialism, status, got to have the home, the car, the wife who looks a certain way, and be seen to be doing good in his life, but it's all a facade, it's not real. And, there's been a lack of spiritual growth in the past, but I do feel he's working on that right now. And he wants to connect with your soul again. He loves being with you in your company. He's really missing that right now. And he has a lot of regret over this, over what's happened in this connection. Yeah, he's very curious about how things could move forward, and curious about his feminine. He wants to know more about her. Maybe you never got the chance to really delve deep and get to know each other. He wants to dive deep. He wants to find out more about his feminine. And he wants to be transparent. He wants to be honest. He wants to tell you the truth of what's in his heart. And hopefully you can as well. He's working on the first chakra, which is the base chakra, the root chakra. This is about our stability in life, our groundedness, being connected, our home, our family, our work, our finances. So he's prioritising those issues right now. He wants to be more spontaneous in the future. I think possibly he'd got very stuck in a rut, as we say, and he needs to be more spontaneous in the future, and he's starting to realise that. And he wants to move forward in his life. He wants to go forward and leave the past behind. I see that like the Six of Swords, to leave the past behind him now. He sees his feminine as such a beauty, but obviously not just outer beauty, although he does admire her beauty. He thinks her inner beauty is amazing. And he wants to say what he means coming forward. He wants to be honest and truthful and transparent. And obviously he's hoping that you will say what you mean as well in future. But he does see his feminine as part of his soul tribe. It does feel like family. When he spent time with her, he's felt very much at home, very, content, peaceful. And the card is number 20, which is a 2 for partnerships and relationships. He did feel that contentment when he was with his feminine. So how else is he seeing her right now? Yeah, he sees her as very loving, nurturing, kind and caring. He sees her as a teacher that has helped him in his life and has passed on experience to him, and he sees how she helps others in the world as well. He sees her as very mature, very wise. She's learned a lot through her life experiences. And she's a very sensual lover. She's very loving, and she likes to give and receive pleasure with another. So it's a very enjoyable experience together. So guidance, we have wealth, financial loss or gain, blessings, accepting your wealth with love and emotion. So he could be having issues over money at this moment, I feel. He's building up his financial resources right now, okay? I feel this is holding him back. He doesn't feel that he has enough to give or share at this time. And we have identity, self-discovery, authenticity, being whole. So I do feel he's working on this, working out who he is, what he wants, what is it he wants to do with his life. He could be someone who's been very swayed by other people in the past. And he does feel love, he has got love in his heart for his feminine ear. He's got love and passion, unconditional love. And he wants to have that togetherness moving forward. There is somebody guiding him. He has a guide, could be an angel or a passed on loved one who is helping and guiding him at this time. He's getting signs from spirit. So let's get some messages moving forward. Some guidance from spirit. What would happen in the near future here? Please, spirit. Well, we've got abundance, so that is, we saw that wealth. There is abundance coming in here to do with this connection, so that's beautiful. And the colours of the rainbow in this card, so that's beautiful. And we've got the message, let go. So don't try and hold on too tight to this connection. Sometimes we need to let go for things to come back to us, okay? So just let go and let God, and just trust that things will work out for you. And then look for a sign, okay? You're going to be given a sign in the near future. So look out for the signs moving forward. So there are your messages, part 1. I hope that resonated. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you on this video. Many blessings. Hello, part 2. You chose this crystal. So why no contact from your person? So let's have a look at the tarot. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Coins. Seven of Coins. The Tower. King of Cups. Justice. Faith. The Hanging Man. Page of Coins, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Coins. So I think your masculine has got clarity here with the Ace of Swords. I think he's, clear of thought now. He's got that clarity, and he may want to share that at some point moving forward. We have the Eight of Coins. I do feel he's been working very hard on his finances. He may be self-employed, or he may have a project that he's been spending a lot of time on to increase his finances, but also I feel to distract himself from this connection. Then we have the Seven of Coins. So, he's harvested what he's sown. He's sowed the seeds, and he's in the harvesting of those fruitful endeavours. And with the Tower, the Tower comes in to shake things up. And, he could have had a major life change in his life. Maybe he lost a job, maybe he lost a home, or lost a relationship that he was in. Something major has happened. And then we got King of Cups. So, this could be your masculine. He could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or it's just a case that he's now more in touch with his feelings, and he's more in touch with that, and he has a cup of love there, as you can see, to offer. And he wants justice moving forward. He wants that balance back in his life. He wants that justice. He wants to have that fairness, to have things work out for the best. and he's having faith in that. Okay, he's got a renewed sense of faith in his life. And with the Hanging Man, again, this came up in pile 1. He's pausing at the moment in his life because he needs to reflect on where he's been and where he wants to go next. And if you're not sure, it's always a good idea to pause and reflect moving forward. And then we've got the Page of Coins. So there is an offer waiting to be made here. And obviously that's a serious offer. We've got the Knight of Wands here. So your masculine could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this just could represent the passion that he's feeling towards his feminine right now. And then with the Two of Coins, I feel it's still a bit of indecision. He's weighing up the pros and cons, okay, of this connection at the moment moving forward. So what else have we got here? We've got forgiveness. So I think he feels that he needs the feminine's forgiveness, you know, for what's gone on between you. He may be feeling like a victim right now for some reason. He may have this victim mentality, you know, because we've got the Justice card there. He may be feeling that he, you know, life hasn't been fair to him and he's feeling a bit of a victim. But he wants to release these feelings of negativity. You know, he wants to release these hurt feelings, feelings of anger, whatever it is he's feeling. He's working on releasing that right now. Because there's been confusion, you know, there's been confusion in his mind and his heart. He's been confused over what's, you know, what's real, what's he thinking, what's he feeling, basically. So at the moment, there's nothing happening. It's an impasse. Nothing's happening, but we've got the moon there, and we've got another moon coming out at the beginning of October. I can't remember the date. So that could be a significant turning point for you guys, okay? And we've got passion. So we saw that with the King of Wands. There's definitely a lot of passion in this connection, okay? And it's mutual. So what else? We've got false person. So maybe this person was in a connection, you know, was married or has been married or in a relationship, and this person did them wrong, basically. They pretended to be somebody they weren't to entrap them, if you like, into a marriage or a commitment. Maybe this person saw your masculine as a bit of a catch, you know, someone that could look after them for life, somebody quite well off maybe, and they were just fake. And now it's made the masculine doubt a lot of women. He's finding, you know, he's got these trust issues now. Yeah, he could have been through a period where he's, you know, not poverty as such, but felt, you know, he hadn't got the financial reserves he needed moving forward. Or he could have come from that sort of childhood. This is a child. He could have come from a very poor background. So he's very wary about people knowing his worth financially, because this false person may have cheated him out of a lot of money maybe, and he doesn't want to go back to that false scenario, that false relationship that's just about money. He knows the feminine's expecting something of him. He does feel this about this connection, and at this time obviously he's in the Hanging Man energy. He's working hard, you know, he's a hard worker. He's somebody that focuses a lot on his career. He's very driven at this time. He's focusing on that. You could be somebody that's older than him, but, you know, or just somebody that he feels is wise, somebody who's very wise, somebody who has a lot of wisdom to share with him. He's working on becoming stronger mentally, physically and emotionally at this time. I think, you know, when you met him, he didn't see what was right in front of him. He couldn't see this connection, as I said, because he come out of a situation where somebody was being very deceitful to him. They weren't being honest about who they were or what they wanted. So he was very sceptical, I think. He could be feeling anxious and depressed and in a low mood and very sad right now. But he wants to be that loving man. He wants to be nurturing, supportive and reliable and thoughtful. And he doesn't want to come forward until he feels he can fulfill that. And he wants to be your sensual lover. He wants to express himself with you sensually and sexually and show you what you really mean to him. He could have been acting very immature or childlike when you met him, maybe. You felt he didn't have the maturity. And these are issues that he's working on, okay, right now. But he is the divine masculine. He wants to get into that proper energy, to self-love, to self-mastery, to have that union with his counterpart. So he's working on that right now. He's feeling quite lonely, but he's self-isolating, but he's choosing this right now, okay, because he's doing that inner work. Yeah, so when you met him, possibly he wasn't spiritual and didn't understand anything about twin flames or energies and things. But he's working on having that unconditional love for himself and for other people. He's had attachment issues and codependent issues and neediness issues that he's got to work through right now. And there was a lack of trust. You know, maybe he's been spying on you on social media or vice versa. And he does ultimately want to work with you, you know, in whatever way that is, whether that's just in a relationship or whether building a business together. And he's working on that self-love, okay, for himself. And that self-esteem. He wants the feminine's forgiveness, you know, because obviously of what happened to him in the past. The way he treated the feminine may not have been in the good way. So he really hopes that the feminine can forgive him. And he's also working on forgiving other people and past hurts, past relationships. Because he wants to be authentic. He wants to come forward and be his authentic self moving forward, to be honest and truthful about who he is and what he wants. And he wants to be in the moment. He wants to be present in the moment and live in the moment. And before, he may not have been. He may have been thinking of the past or thinking about what he's going to do in the future. And he's aiming to be in the moment, to act in the moment. Okay. There's a lot of attraction here in this connection. He feels a lot of attraction towards his feminine. And you're on his mind a lot. So he's doing some healing work right now. He may be going to like group therapy or something. This card looks like a group session, doesn't it? Or maybe he's getting healing from a trained healer. Yeah, so he's doing some healing right now. And he wants to dive deep. Maybe he's getting some counselling as well. Maybe he's getting some counselling to help him deal with his past hurts, his past disappointments. He wants to dive deep to discover more about himself and to work through his issues. So that's all very positive. He finds this feminine very tempting, you know, he finds her very desirable, very tempting, and he's very often wanted to rush in and rush forward, but he knows it would be wrong of him because it would just be a sensual desire. He's dreaming about his feminine a lot. She's on his mind, and he can't help his dreams. You know, you're in his dreams. And he wants to change the situation. He wants to refresh the situation between you, to improve the situation, to make it a lot better. So how does he see his feminine? He sees you as somebody that always seems happy, and, you know, you're a happy-go-lucky sort of person. You know, you're lively, you're full of joy. He could see you as someone who is like a shaman. You've got a lot of ancient spiritual wisdom within you. He sees you as very intelligent. You use logic a lot to seek answers to problems. And he sees you as someone very fearless in your life. And you do things that maybe you feel scared for, but you do them anyway. And he really admires that. So we've got relationship here. So he does want a relationship moving forward. He wants to grow. He wants to understand. He wants to compromise. He wants to love. And he wants that relationship with himself and then with others. And he wants a family. You know, maybe he hasn't got a family or not had children yet. And he does want children, and he wants that family, he wants that, 2.4 children or whatever. He wants that togetherness, that friendship moving forward with a partner. Yeah, children. He wants that children. He wants children in his life. He wants to raise children with somebody, with his feminine. He's doing the healing work. He's working on this. He's meditating. He's going within. He's trying to release, trying to find that inner peace. Got summer here. Heat, embark, vacation. So I do feel in the near future he's wanting to take his family on a holiday somewhere warm. I mean, we've got summer because it's the sun is out, but it may not be. Maybe it's a winter holiday somewhere that's really warm and sunny. So let's get some final messages from Spirit, please. What's going to happen moving forward here, this connection? We've got be assertive. So beautiful rainbow. In the near future. And perfect timing. So things will work out in the perfect timing for your connection. As we always say, and everyone gets fed up hearing it, I know. But in divine timing, this connection will rejuvenate, if you like. I can't give you a timing for that because it will be different for everybody. Okay, so I hope that helped in some way. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings.